Yeah, I'm Prince Oyelode Oladele by name. I'm the Director General of Tinubu Shetima Ambassadors, TSA. Nice to meet you, sir. So, thank you. Straight to our first question. So, I would like to ask you, sir, as we all know that the 2023 general election has drawn closer. So, I'd like to ask you, do you think Tinubu will win this election? Well, definitely, it is crystal clear. Everybody can see it. If you look at the campaign, you will know that definitely Tinubu will win the election. You know, all the other contenders, most of them are even afraid to continue the campaign. So Tinubu is moving from state to state, campaigning to Nigerians for them to vote for him. And while others are presently in overseas country, moving around to see how they can rig the election, how they can get their money from their laundered money, how they can get it back to Nigeria to buy votes. So that's what they are doing. So both Tinubu and Shetima, the vice presidential candidate and the presidential candidate, are moving from one state to another to make sure that they canvass, they tell the Nigerian citizens why they should vote for them in 2023. So definitely Tinubu is going to win the election. Votes. So what do you have to say about the emergence of Peter Obi and his obedient supporters? Well, they are blessed to the progressive folks. You know, I must say that because looking at Peter Obi, is more or less like the other political prostitute like as well, because he has tasted almost all the party. He is once he governed Anambra State as an ABGA member. He moved from ABGA to PDP and now to Labour Party. So, it's a blessing to him because looking at the Southeast, normally right from time in 2015 and 2015 election, the Progressive Family did not win any state from there. So all those votes from the Southeast are for the PDP. So he moved out from PDP to create his own habitat called Labour Party. So he's dishing out the aggrieved and the confused youths that are angry with one reason or the other. You understand? He's moving them to his fold and he's packing members of the PDP as well to his fold. So it is a blessing to the Progressive Family. We are not disturbed with him because looking at the Southeast state itself, we know that it's going to be a sharing because looking at Imo State, the governor of Imo State is there for us, standing firm because it's not if any other party take over, he also is his stand is at risk. Because if you have your own leaders in your own party, you cannot say maybe because you betray your own party, they will now give you a lion's share. No, they are all there working for us in the South. We have the G5 as well, in which all of them are PDP members. So we are not perturbed. We are even happy that someone like Peter Obi is on ground, extracting people from PDP to his own Labour Party. So it's not a problem for the Progressive family. It's not a problem for our presidential candidate and his vice, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Senator Kashim Shettima. As one of them was a couple of weeks ago now. So when the former president Olusegun Obasanjo endorsed the candidate of the candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, the governor of Anambra State. So don't you think this would affect the emerge of Tinubu, or don't you think this is a big threat? It's not a threat at all, as we all know. It is expected because we all know that Obasanjo will never support Tinubu. We all know right from time because if you look at the past incidents in 1999 when Obasanjo was the president of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu was the only progressive governor then in 1999 to 2007. And during that period, Obasanjo was ruling while Tinubu was in Lagos ruling as well, teaching Obasanjo and Atiku how to govern effectively, how to deliver, how to give good dividends of democracy. One of those things that he did then in 1999 towards 2007, he created a local government, additional local government in Lagos to make sure that dividend of democracy moved down to the grassroots. And we can see then that Obasanjo was not even happy with him. He stopped the local government allocation to Lagos State then. And Tinubu still survived, the Lagos State still survived. And the other thing was when Tinubu was trying to create electricity, direct generation of electricity in Lagos State, Obasanjo and Atiku stand against that idea, which would have placed Lagos State ahead of even Nigeria as a country. But Obasanjo stand against it, restricted Tinubu from doing that. And you can see it there. The issue leads to court case where Tinubu government sue the federal government to court. And eventually they won. Tinubu won that case. So right from time, Obasanjo is not well pleased with Tinubu. So he's afraid of his capacity. And you know, when you are afraid of your capacity of someone, you will not even want the person to be at the helm of affairs. So the fact that Obasanjo stand against Tinubu, or maybe he supported Peter Obi, we all know the reason why. And the truth is that people like Obasanjo will not want someone who can deliver effectively in Nigeria. They are only looking for people that they can control, people that they can direct. And they know that Tinubu is not the type that you can just be telling you must do this, you must do that. No. So they are afraid of Tinubu capacity. And that's why you see most of the generals, retired generals, may be feeling somehow to support Tinubu because they know that it's not somebody they can control or they can direct to do abnormalities in this country. So we are not perturbed, and we are very sure that the endorsement of Peter Obi is nothing to us. It's nothing because we are even happy because it's not an article that Tinubu, Obasanjo is endorsing. So Peter Obi is getting from the PDP votes. So it's not affecting Tinubu and Senator Kashim Shettima in any way. So we all know that they are just looking for someone that they can control. And Obasanjo claimed to be out of politics, to be an elderly statesman now. But he's still putting himself in politics. You can see other generals like General Abdulsalam, General Babangida, all of them are just watching, looking. Even if they are not supporting a particular candidate, you will not see them voicing it out. But Obasanjo, we all know, because you don't want Tinubu right from time. So you don't expect him to even support Tinubu. So and we are not perturbed, we are not disturbed, and we know that Tinubu Shettima is going to win.